X-Men Origins Wolverine was a bad idea to begin with because we only need an hour and a half movie on Wolverine's origins because X-Men 2 showed that. And it was great. We don't need to see an hour and a half movie on that. What is the point of it if you show it in a great movie that did it well? Like, what is the point of that? Sabretooth in this movie. Sabretooth. Lee Schreiber is Sabretooth. Now, I don't hate Sabretooth in this movie. Do I like it? Do I like Lee Schreiber Sabretooth? He was okay. He was alright. I don't think he did a great job as Sabretooth. He did surpass Tyler Mane in my opinion. But all that hissing crap that he did in this movie, like, what are you, Sabercat? Really, what was the point of making this movie if you just showed his origin in X-Men 2? And plus, let me get to what people have the most problem with this movie. The freaking CGI claws. X-Men came out in 2000. That movie came out 16 years ago. And this movie came out 13 years ago, 2003. And X-Men The Last Stand came out in 2006. 3 years later after X-Men The Last Stand. 6 years later after X-Men 2. And 9 years later after the first X-Men. How can you have crappy effects with the movie that came out in 2009? The same year that Avatar came out and that movie had groundbreaking special effects. What the heck? And Fox both made this movie and Avatar. So what the heck happened here, Fox? I mean, this movie's just so lazy. It's lazy. Really lazy, especially when you see the fight between Wolverine and Gambit and Sabretooth when the ladder just came down. Wolverine just sliced them all up. That was so fake. Really, really fake. And let me get back to the claws again. The friggin' claws. This movie, oh my god. 9 years after the first X-Men film. You have crappy effects 9 years after a film that had better effects in this. I can't even talk right. You have crappy effects. You have crappy effects than another film that also not so good effects. But the effects in the first X-Men was way better than the effects in this movie. God. Yeah, I thought X-Men The Last Stand. X-Men The Last Stand, I was pissed. I'm even more pissed off with this movie. This is really... Just like I said, what is the point of this movie? What is the point? And then you add fan service in there, like adding Cyclops and Emma Frost, which is later shown in X-Men First Class. Which that kind of... Just the timeline for these movies, that's just confusing me. Oh my god. And then you have a terrible CGI effect of Professor Xavier. Like I said, this movie has no point to it. It has no point to it at all. Like, this movie doesn't even deserve to be made. Why was this movie even made? This movie was made just to get... That's all. That's probably the only reason why this movie was made, just to get... But good thing the movie underperformed. Yep, it did. As far as I know. I think this movie, did this movie underperform? Yeah, it did. It did. I'm not gonna go anymore. Oh! You just had to butcher Deadpool into Barakapool. What? That's supposed to be Deadpool? Thank God, Deadpool. You just had to make fun of X-Men Origins Wolverine. What the heck? You know what? can you sew the mouth of the Merc with the mouth? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. It's like having Superman, but you're not giving him superpowers. It's like getting Spider-Man, but he doesn't have the powers of a spider. Or he can't shoot webs. Or he can't call up. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? And really, just looking back at this movie, it just giving me Dr. Dummy flashbacks. Oh, I had to bring up that movie's name, because this is a movie just as bad as... No, Fan Force Stick is worse. Fan Force Stick is worse. This movie is... It has some redeeming... It has some 2 good moments. Fan Force Stick just had nothing. It had nothing. Do you know what? Barakapool. Really? Barakapool. I just had to laugh it off. I have to laugh it off, because this is just... It's just... I know it's a movie. I know it's not real. I know all this is fake. But it just agonized me so much. And my cousin just said that this is, without a doubt, the worst comic book film he's ever seen. How can you have terrible effects, even though the effects from the first 3 X-Men films are better than the effects in this movie? That doesn't make any sense. Especially the time when this movie came out and the time that those movies came out. And they have fan service like Cyclops, Professor Xavier, and Emma Frost. You butchered Deadpool to Barakapool. And Wolverine, the reason why his name is Wolverine because his girlfriend told him some stupid love story. So, yeah, this movie's it's just agonizing to watch. It's agonizing to think about. It's agonizing to talk about. X-Men Origins Wolverine, without a doubt, gets a D-.